Today I would like to talk to you about the benefits of moving around and why it is important that you do sports, that you actually do something with your body, that you move your body around. Do not be a very anxious person. Now if you are like I was in the past, then you get anxious, you get dizziness, you get nauseated, you get feelings that you're going to faint in places where there are a lot of people. And a part of the anxiety is caused by the fact that there are a lot of people in that room, but another part of the anxiety is actually caused by the fact that sometimes there just isn't enough oxygen in the room. And if there isn't enough oxygen, it is normal to get lightheaded and to feel some lightheadedness and dizziness and to be not really at ease. Now if this happens, if you feel this in rooms where there are a lot of people, then actually, sports might be a solution for you. Sports might be the thing that you're looking for to feel better. Now, let me explain to you how this works, because most people, they think, sports, another one who tries to sell me on sports, who tries to tell me that sports are important and sports are a solution for every problem. Sports isn't the solution to every problem, and even if you do too much of sports activity, too much fitness, you might become sick and you might not feel well, because it's a stressor like any other stressor, and too much stress isn't good for anybody. But it does something special. Say that you are non-sporty and you don't have a good level of fitness in your body, and you're walking around in a place where there's little to no oxygen because people are smoking or because there's just a lot of people. And you're standing there, and all of a sudden your body and your cells, they sense that there isn't very much oxygen in that room, and they feel it. And they send a signal to your brain, and your brain notices it. Oh, okay, so there's not a lot of air in here. I'm going to move the heartbeat a little bit faster, so the little oxygen that there is in this room will be transported faster to the cells that need the oxygen. Now your cells at that moment, they're very inefficient, simply because they haven't been trained to be efficient, so they're inefficient. Your heart starts to pound faster just to deliver the little oxygen that there is faster to the cells, and you might feel that at that point when you say, oh, my heart is pounding faster, I might be having a heart attack. You feel a little bit of lightheadedness and dizziness, and that's when an anxiety attack or a panic attack might start. If you start to be scared and afraid of those symptoms, then you start a vicious circle that I've explained before, and if that vicious circle is there, your body pumps more adrenaline every time that you think, oh, it's for real. Every time you think that, you get more adrenaline in your body, and if that is what's happening, then you will get a full-blown panic attack, and it won't be very funny. Now, what can we learn from this? Now, if you do some sports, the first time you start to run, for instance, your heart will pound very, very fast, because the exact same thing is happening. Your cells don't get enough oxygen because they are required to be used a lot at that moment to run, for instance, and they say to your brain, hey, we need more oxygen, so your heart rate goes up, and there is more oxygen coming in because you start to breathe faster, and all the oxygen that comes in is delivered to the cells. Now those cells, they learn their lesson. That means that they really don't like what you just did to them, so the next time that you will run, they will be a little bit more efficient, and they will learn to do more with less oxygen. And that's a good thing, because if you keep training yourself, they will learn to do more with less oxygen, to a point where they'll need very, very little oxygen to perform. So if you're a very well-trained person, you can almost jog without having a heart rate that goes up, because your body just keeps doing what it has to do, and your cells, they know that they don't get a lot of oxygen at that moment, but they're used to it. They're used to be on a famine. They're used to live with little oxygen. So they're very well trained. Now, if you're a well-trained person and you go to a place where there's a lot of people, and because there's a lot of people, there's little oxygen, the good thing is there goes very little oxygen into your body, but your cells don't panic, because they know how to function with little oxygen. They know how to do more with less oxygen. So your heart rate stays calm, simply because your cells, they will function even if the air quality is very bad. Now, if you're an untrained person, as I said before, your cells will start to panic. They will say, oh, we need air, oxygen, oxygen. So your heart rate goes up. Now, that alone is a very good reason to start moving around a bit more, so your cells can become efficient with oxygen. Now, this was one of the free tips that I give on AttackYourAnxiety.com. to fight your anxiety. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.